Hello and welcome to this webinar on dividing fractions. Today we'll explore practical strategies for teaching children how to divide fractions in a way that builds confidence and understanding, and hopefully by introducing it through these steps the children will have a clear understanding. When introducing dividing fractions, it's important to start with what the children already know. We begin with the simple, relatable examples. For instance, if I have 2 quarters and share them between 2 people, how many quarters would each person have? This question connects division to sharing, which is a concept they're familiar with. It's about making the abstract idea of fractions more concrete. Visual aids are powerful tools in this process. At this stage, we like to use diagrams or physical objects to show how fractions can be divided. For example, drawing bars or circles and then splitting them into equal parts helps children see the process rather than memorising rules. This visual approach lays a strong foundation for understanding. And here in this example, you can see we have 2/5 shared between 2 people, which would give them 1/5 each. Once children are confident with smaller numbers, we gradually introduce bigger numbers using the same concept. The key is consistency. Keep reinforcing the idea of sharing in equal parts. For example, here we have 12/15 divided by 6, which would give us 2/15 each. This step builds fluency and confidence. Next, we introduce missing number equations. These encourage children to think critically and apply what they've learned. At this stage, we encourage children to draw their own representations on whiteboards if they need them. This promotes independence and deeper understanding. Finally, we move on to dividing any fraction by a whole number. Here you can see we have 1/4 divided by 2. We are splitting our quarter into 2 pieces, but we must remember to split the other 3/4 into 2 as well. This would give us 8 equal parts. Therefore, 1/4 divided by 2 is 1/8. Here again you can see another example. 1/4 divided by 3. We are splitting each quarter into 3 pieces. This would give us 12 pieces. And if you were to have one of those pieces, it would be 1/12. We then move on to numbers where the numerator does not divide exactly. Here you can see we've got 4/5 and we're dividing them by 3. We would need to take each of those pieces and divide them into 3 pieces each. This would give us 15 pieces in total. We would then show the children that we would eat one of those fifths each, giving us a total of 4/15. 4/15 is 3 times smaller than 4/5. Once we've finished, we then show the children that, quite simply, in order to divide fractions, we times the denominator by the whole number. We would only share this once the children have actually figured it out for themselves. This shows that they've moved through the concrete to the pictorial and into the abstract. Thank you for joining us on dividing fractions. Hopefully, you'll be able to share this with your children.